of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give you the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Doop. Shamma-lamma ding-dong loop-de-loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
You're listening to Being Mr. Boop. I don't know which boop to shoot. My name is Ryan Pfeiffer, and I'm Mr. Boop.
My name is Lisa Doop, and I'm Mr. Boop.
My name is Cadence Quick, and I am Mr. Boop.
Lisa, Cadence, it's Thursday, May 22nd, 2020, and today we're reading the 94th ever Mr. Boop strip. I assume that's correct. I have no reason to think it's not.
It is.
Yep.
What happens in today's Mr. Boop?
I miss video games. I miss my mom.
I miss video games. I miss my mom.
That is a weird little...
I'm sorry.
I was hoping you got the reference, Lisa.
I don't know, I don't.
Teen Girl Squad.
Oh!
Remember?
No, it's been a long time since I've watched Teen Girl Squad, I'll admit. I rewatched the Valentine's Day one.
You did or you will?
I did.
Oh. Yeah.
For Valentine's.
It's a good one.
Duh.
Okay, do you know Teen Girl Squad?
What time is it? It's
No.
Valentine's.
Do you know Homestar Runner?
Lots of fun.
Roughly.
It's the only part of Homestar Runner I'm aware of. It's like the.
I thought you were gonna
weird-
say it's the only one worth being aware of.
That
I was going
too.
to throw hands.
that too, but it's like it's
yeah,
very
okay.
hard.
Four
It's like a
panels
parody of Teen Girl shit.
that I am definitely looking at right now.
Panel
Fuck, I
one.
haven't been saying the shadow synopses. Shadow synopses. No, shut up. Shadow synopses for the one 2 days ago was book 2 isn't quite done yet. In case you weren't aware, it's not done yet. The one yesterday was Sonic is innocent. Whoa. Shocking revelation.
That's denial. That's
There's the denial. It did happen between panels. And the shadow synopsis today is, lol, this one made me laugh because it's maybe somehow the most traditional boring joke in the entire series. Huh. Alright.
Okay.
Huh.
Panel 1. Sonic the Hedgehog is looking sad. It's in a very similar expression to what's in the last one. He's got tears in the same place, and he's got 2 thought bubbles, and the first one says, prison sucks, and the second one says, I miss my bar.
No flapper shot in this one.
No flapper shot in this one. But also, I want to tell you guys something.
Okay.
It is Thursday, so I'm doing my segment, Dirty Rap or Dirty Crap. Okay? And Dirty Rap or Dirty Crap is when I read out a sentence from the Dirty Rap Wikipedia article, and one of you has to guess the final word in the sentence.
Is
And
that
you
what
get
it is
Dirty
this
Rap
week?
Points. That's what it is. That's what it is every
Okay.
week. Come on. Okay.
I don't think that's true.
I'm down. This sounds fun.
Great. Okay.
How wrong
goes
you
first?
are.
Who
Okay.
goes first? Okay. Let's go with you first. Let me see. I did this one with Sophia. Oh, whatever. I'll do it with you here as well. How?
Seriously?
No.
You're gonna
No.
reuse it?
No. I won't. This one was too difficult.
Okay.
Many dirty rap songs have been used as soundtracks to pornographic movies since the 2000s, replacing the traditional porn blank.
Score? That's my guess. Kid, what is your guess? My guess is score. You know,
No, wait, no, I
the
get
traditional porn
Yeah, no, I
score.
get. Soundscape.
No, the correct answer was porn groove, replacing the traditional porn groove. So,
All
I'm
right.
afraid that Ryan, this leaves you at -1 dirty rap point, and Cade, this leaves you at also -1 dirty rap point.
Dang.
So
We're
at the
tied.
moment, Sophia and Jenny are at the lead for the dirty rap point.
Wait, was Jenny on last week?
Yeah, she was on Friday.
Oh, I gotta listen.
I
know
can't
what
believe
Jenny
I only
sounds
get
like.
I can't believe I only get one opportunity and I failed, so I will now be forever at -1 points.
Oh,
I
you'd
will
be
I
surprised.
will probably get below that.
Okay.
You have been below that before, right?
No,
don't worry,
I'm saying
guys.
I probably will again.
Yeah, the dirty rap segment might come back on Sunday.
Ooh.
Joy.
It will. It will.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So
Panel two.
panel
Did we say
two-
Sonic has tears in his eyes?
Yes.
He's got that
Yeah,
tear
yeah.
globlet he had yesterday.
Panel
I assume it's the
2,
same
we
one.
have the returning prisoner, number 5412, who this time actually has a tear in his eye
Uncle
as
Eggman.
well.
Yeah.
With the same thought bubble formation, starting out the same way with prison sucks, but instead saying,
Electries.
I'm Electries, and instead adding onto it with, I miss my daughter.
Panel 3, we see a new prisoner enter.
Ooh.
He's got, like, I would say it looks like greasy, matted hair, possibly. Maybe that's reading into it. But it's I don't know. How would you describe this hair?
How would I describe it, or how would?
A little bit, I would say unkempt.
He's
Sure,
got
yeah, it's
curtains.
unkempt, and he's got an unkempt beard as well. That's like sort of a goatee, but it's so big that it's like a full-on beard. But it's like the mustache part and the beard part are separate, like a goatee. And he's got a scar going from his mustache to his hair on the right side.
Upwards pointed nose. Gotta point out the upwards pointed nose.
Oh yeah.
I suppose we
This is
do.
This is kind of like a, I don't know. I feel like this is a very Adventure Time type of thing. That type of nose. You know what I mean? Appears a lot in that show. I can't
It
think
also
of any
appears a
others
lot
that
in
use it.
Sonic.
Oh yeah. You're right. I'll
I'm
admit
not
when
sure.
you're
I'm
right.
not sure I recognize it for either of those, to be honest. This prisoner is wearing the
I think
same type of uniform. He's a little bit taller, and his number is 7556.
I wonder if there's any. This should be our question to Alec Robbins for this week. Is there any significance to the numbers
Yeah.
or not?
I'm also curious about this.
All right, I guess that's gonna be our question then. Dear, did you ask anything last week?
No, I had no questions.
Okay, good.
I accepted it all.
Dear Mr. Boop,
Dearest Boopus.
Dearest Boop.
dearest Mr. Boopus.
It's the Boop Boys again.
It's the Boop. It's the Boop Boys.
I mean, I don't.
It's the Boop Boys
me and Ryan are
the
the
girl
Boop Boys, okay.
and
Yeah.
Also Kate is here.
Yeah.
The concept of the Boop Boys, despite only one of us.
Okay, I want
We
that
were
as a,
wondering if
I want that as a
there's-
T-shirt. The Boot Boys plus Lisa Dupe.
The Boop Boys plus Lisa Dupe, also Kate is here.
Yeah, it says that on the back.
Yeah.
We were wondering if there's any significance to. Should I misspell significance?
Yeah, why not?
How should I misspell it?
Just put like SGNIF.
Signif?
Yeah.
No.
It may be okay. Instead of significance with a C, replace the C with a G, so it's significance.
Yeah. If
Oh, I thought you were gonna say spell it CANTS.
No.
If there's any significance to the numbers on the prison uniforms. Should I say we noticed that they've been consistent?
We appreciate the consistency.
Yeah.
I'll just say since we noticed the consistency. Since we noticed the consistency. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Yours Yours. ... Yeah.
Yours, truthfully.
Yours.
Yeah.
Yours. Take it.
I'm not. Just whatever. Post.
Post. Did you actually include in that question and also Kate is here?
Yes.
That's amazing. Can't wait for Alec Robbins to read that.
He does read them in response.
Yeah, he usually gets to us in an hour.
You need to tell me what the answer is.
He usually
Well,
gets to us
maybe
within
he'll
the
get to it by
episode.
Sunday.
Yeah.
He didn't last time, but he did the other 2 times. He's gonna kick me from the Patreon.
We don't want
No
your
one
money anymore.
shall know the answer. Yeah. You're not even
That's
reading
one-
Crime Hunt. We don't.
Force unsubscribes you in order to not have to answer your questions anymore.
I respect
Mr. Boop,
that.
Mr. Boop, answer the question. What are your statements on the allegations that there is some significance to the numbering in the prison? He's like, I don't want to.
Fucking vaporizes.
He just looks at you and you explode. Yeah.
Yeah. So this prisoner's also got a tear under his eye. He's looking
God.
up. The other 2 prisoners were like Sonic and Uncle Eggman were looking over to the right. This guy's looking up at it and at his upturned eyebrows. And his thought bubbles say, "Prison sucks, Electries. I miss killing people."
This might be one of the most overtly political ones yet. I think he's making a statement about the prison system. But I'm not sure we're the right people to.
Definitely making a strong political pro prison stance here from Alec Robbins.
Some people shouldn't be in prison. Some people maybe should be in prison. What do you guys think?
I mean, do we know why Uncle Robotnik is in prison?
Because he
Did
misses
he
his
say?
daughter. Because of all
He
those
didn't.
murders he did.
No, Uncle Robotnik. He just said he asked what Sonic was in for. Sonic didn't ask what he was in for.
We never learned that, but we did learn that he would kill.
Ah, yeah. I think that the statement here is prison sucks to be in, but some people perhaps should be not allowed.
Let's
kill
analyze this for a
people?
second. We still haven't gotten to panel 4, but let's analyze that earlier strip. Do we think it's a commentary on this man's character that he would shoot someone, shoot Betty Boop
I
and
mean,
Robbins for not having a threesome with him, or if it's just supposed to be like, yeah, of course,
Anyone would
who
shoot him.
wouldn't?
Yeah, I think it's a who
yeah.
wouldn't. I think it's a who wouldn't.
It's difficult to tell.
I'm not sure, because I think maybe if it was like, yeah, I would shoot, anyone would shoot someone to be, so that anyone would want to shoot Alex so that they could be married to Betty Boop. Like that was the case with Bugs Bunny.
Yeah,
It's reasonable
'cause that's-
that Bugs Bunny would want to kill him, but this is like different. This is saying that he would shoot him so that because they wouldn't have a threesome with him. Are they saying that's reasonable?
I see.
I think
It's a different. It's a different.
You know
reason.
what? You know what? I think within the Mr. Boopaverse, whether or not you would kill Mr. Boop for not agreeing to a threesome is like a moral gray area rather than like,
yeah,
you know, a very obvious or a very
a law.
you know, a very
Yeah.
obvious answer.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
it's just like
I think
it's just
that
like there are
within the-
within the Mr.
I
Boop
agree.
universe. What?
I agree with this interpretation.
Yeah,
I would say
within
that
the
I don't
Mr.
think-
Boop universe, there are people who would kill Mr. Boop for not agreeing to a threesome, who are also morally sound, like relatively.
Like Sonic the Hedgehog, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that it's considered morally acceptable in the Mr. Boop world to kill someone so that they can be married to Betty Boop. I don't think it's considered morally acceptable to do that. It's just understandable.
Right. No. Yeah. Yeah. It's
It's like what It's like what Paul
even though people agree that it's morally wrong, they're like, okay, I sort of see where you were coming from with that.
Yeah.
With that
like
one.
in real life, if if someone why am I taking it here? Someone kills someone you love, and then you want to get revenge and kill them.
Right,
Like,
it's like
that's not right, but I understand.
Right, you understand the immoral desire.
Yes. Yeah.
I think
It's like that.
Within the panel,
But with Betty Boop.
panel,
Yeah, but with Betty Boop and threesomes.
No, that's the morally gray area. I mean,
Right.
I don't know. I guess that it would also be considered morally gray, the other thing. But I don't know. I wouldn't
I feel
even.
like
I don't
more
know if I would
people
call it morally gray as much as it's just like.
more people would understand killing over like a monogamous relationship than a one-time
Yeah,
threesome.
that's just like
Right?
acceptable, even if it's like not good. But then the other one, then that's why the other one's morally gray, because it's not considered acceptable, but it's also like some people would agree with it, some people wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, panel 4 of this strip.
Well, I think in strip 92, I think that the punchline is that anyone would shoot Mr. Boot for his wife. I don't think that it's very funny if it's just like, yeah, this is this guy's character. He would shoot Betty Boop. The joke isn't like, yeah, there's people.
Well, not this guy
Okay.
specifically, but they're in prison.
Yeah, but
I will say the punchline does work the more people that agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
That's
everyone within
fair.
the universe, but I think it's definitely more people than like our universe.
True. Well, strip 93.
I'm
panel
I'm
4.
94 is what we're on. 94. Well,
Yeah.
this is
Oh,
interesting,
yeah.
actually. I mean,
The morals of what people would do to get with Betty Boop within the Mr. Boop universe.
this is interesting
See, this is the most we've talked about Mr. Boop.
It does seem like I don't know, because it does seem like maybe that's the punchline, but I don't know.
Welcome back to today's episode of World Building or Punchline.
Basically.
Well,
No, I
sometimes-
mean it is a
sometimes
punchline.
it's both.
I agree that it's a punchline.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if I don't know. I feel like there's a way it works, and I think you're right that it works more if the more people it is, but I think it is a possible reading, and I'm not sure. I can't figure out how I'm reading it this way, but I think it is a possible reading that it's a specific type of person would do this. And
Right.
it's
I mean, okay. And also the ambiguity just makes it funny. Like the fact that we don't have everyone's opinion on this.
it makes it funny. I don't think it's the punchline though.
Right.
I don't think it's
Like if we had everyone in the Mr. Boop universe saying whether or not they would do this, it would kind of ruin the joke.
I would
So-
also
Yeah.
say that the real punchline is just like Sonic's frustration, but that's as a result of
Right.
what you're talking about. So he says, I would have shot him too. Sonic says, yeah, exactly. I think
Yeah, duh.
it's just, I think what my reading is it's like, obviously, no, I think it is, my reading is it's like, because they're in jail. There's tough characters around, and so it's like they're shooting the shit, and it's like, yeah, obviously this tough guy knows exactly where he's coming from, even though to us regular people reading,
Yeah.
quote unquote regular
I mean,
people,
that's
we
that was
realize
my-
that it's a ridiculous situation, but he as a tough prison guy in this world, he's like, obviously that's a reasonable response.
That was my initial conflict because I didn't know which reading he was going for. Whether
That's
it was
my
prison
reading of
or
it.
if it's everyone. Yeah.
I think
Well-
it works without it being just reasonable for anyone to want to do that.
Right.
Well, panel 4.
Yeah, panel 4 of strip 94. This Charlie Manson looking guy,
Yeah.
prisoner 7556. He shrugs and looks at the audience, and looks kind of disgruntled. And
Tear now gone from the eye.
Yeah, and he's got a thought bubble that reads, "What? My very favorite thing to do is kill people." 3 electro points.
Which is very funny. He's breaking the fourth
Oh,
wall.
and
Right.
fuck. After what? There is a
AU bang.
yes.
Woo!
I had to look at which one it was.
Ah, you're an idiot.
Thank you for that, Lisa.
The fourth wall breaking, there's a lot of it here, because not only does this character know what Sonic and the other prisoner were thinking, but also knows that the
It's
thought
like a
bubbles
Garfield
are
thing.
addressing
the audience or the reader.
I'm trying to think
This
if
guy
this one
knows
could
more
possibly
than
be
he's letting
read
on.
without him knowing those thoughts.
Well, I mean, yeah, it
just
could be.
I mean, prison sucks. I miss blank can just be like a
It's
think
that
people
sort
do.
of Jim Davis
yeah.
Jim Davis sort of suspension of disbelief. What was that? Did anyone hear that?
I did. It was awful. It was so bad.
Lisa, you're gonna be listening back and hear that.
Oh.
Great. Don't put it in, but it was a very loud sound.
It was one of the worst things I've ever heard.
I'm gonna sit up and take notes of things to edit out.
I mean, just you'll hear it when you're editing.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm not.
Sometimes I just skip ahead a little bit.
Yeah. It's that Jim Davis sort of suspension of disbelief where it's because John can't understand Garfield, but he understands enough of what's going on to like pick up on.
Right, and sometimes the speech bubbles or the actions are maybe a bit too much of coincidences, but it works because it's fiction.
Yeah. I have
These could be like
reading of this. I think since he is breaking the fourth wall, he can see the audience's reaction. He's seeing a hypothetical audience's reaction where they're like, "Huh? He misses killing people," and so that's what he's responding to. He's not responding to what the other prisoners are saying.
Right, and if
the audience can see what the other prisoners are saying, he's responding to their reaction.
to that. With that take, right? It makes sense because the audience would have a less volatile reaction to Sonic and the other prisoner.
You know what I just realized as well? That puts this whole thing in his head. In universe, Mr. Boop is a comic strip drawn by Alec Robbins.
Oh, right.
So this is Alec has perhaps entirely fabricated this event.
Yeah, because Betty isn't in it, so he doesn't know what's going on.
I see what you're saying. So this is possibly Alec's interpretation of Sonic's time in prison, meaning that these prisoners might not actually exist.
I think we're supposed to believe that he somehow knows what's going on there.
Well, we know that whatever happens with Betty is 100% real because he knows her so well. But I don't know if that's.
I think that's supposed to
implied
extend
here.
to everything else that's happening in the strip.
He's omnipresent. He's a god.
He's not omnipresent except for when he needs to tell the story.
Without spoiling anything.
He's got the author. Whatever.
He's got
without spoiling anything, Sonic does have interactions with Alec after this scene, right?
Yeah. So.
Okay, so maybe off camera, Sonic informed of the various things that happened while he was in prison.
Well, this is something that we don't really know is if it's supposed to be in real time.
Oh, I see.
But if it was in real time, he would have been releasing daily strips whilst he was in a coma for 8 months.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. Perhaps we're overthinking it then. Actually,
perhaps we're looking too far into Mr. Boop.
I mean, yeah, what?
Yeah.
People listening to being a Mr. Boop podcast don't expect to find 2 people or 3 people describing the panel. They want people to be overanalyzing it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's
So
why I
we're
listen to
for
Media
once
Reviews.
for once in our lives, we're doing our jobs.
Yeah.
Wow,
I was gonna
awesome.
say this is a good episode actually. But I think we've overanalyzed it to the point where the strip can't be read properly. Maybe if
We're too
because we
deep
don't.
in.
We're
Trying to
breaking
see
the
if we're trying to figure out if he does it daily. And it's like, oh well, he was.
we're breaking the foundation of Mr.
Yeah.
Boop by going this far.
Yeah. Well, was I hosting? I was. You've been listening to Being Mr. Boop. We're done with this one. Originally a dog. Okay,
Oh, no, you gotta read that out correctly.
Originally a dog. Originally a dog.
So Sophia informed me that I misspelled originally on that tagline when it came out, so now I gotta-
Originally. Okay, did you know that
Okay.
Betty Boop was originally a dog?
Whoa, crazy. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. She's also canonically, what was it, always 16?
Yeah, see, okay. I was talking about this panel with Sophia, and she said
I was gonna
that
say
she read it as about how actresses will lie about their age because they don't want to be seen as too old to get roles. Katie,
it's
you
like me
familiar
with my
this
Twitter
strip?
account.
Yeah.
With what
This
strip?
is a
Oh wait, no, it's
This
the
is
opposite
a-
of my Twitter account.
This is a Betty Boop comic page from 1938 where she says
This is the
that
original Mr. Boop.
She said she was 16 years old when she made her first strip, and she's still 16 years old 8 years later.
Yeah, we're not gonna embed it in the show notes because we already did that.
No.
an earlier
And I'm trying to
episode.
find the strip, but it seems to have been.
No, I posted it in recording.
Yeah,
notes.
I'm looking at
Oh,
it right
you
now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Anyway, you can visit the
Anyway.
show's website at www.beingmrboop.com for a full catalog of episodes and to sign up to host the podcast, like Cadence did. For more updates, follow at Mr.
Wow.
Pod on Twitter. Actually, I don't. Did you actually sign up, or did I just put your name in? I don't remember.
I put my own name in after you told me about it.
All right, cool. I'm at Candyman106 on Twitter. Mention that again. There we go.
Ooh, like I said last
I'm-
episode. Oh, sorry.
No, you can.
Okay, like I said
don't
last
have anything.
episode, I'm Cadence Quick, and I'm gonna promote Molly this time. Except don't actually download the one called Molly. Download the one called Afterthoughts. It has Molly. Also, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Go to my itch page, decadedecaf.itch.io, and download Afterthoughts. It's very
Cade
cool.
sells drugs.
I sell drugs. No, I make video games.
Oh, different Molly. Sorry.
Yeah.
I have an EP out called While I'm Away. It's weird, sad boy simp stuff, but not sad boy. It's just bedroom pop shit. It's fun.
Hi, I'm
Woo!
Tad I Guess. I'm Tad I Guess. Wow, check out tadiguess.com. I've been here the whole time. Bye.
Hi, Tad.
Oh my god, Tad.
He left.
Oh, damn.
And I've been Farley fucker. I've also been there the entire
Tad is a
time.
real person, to be clear.
And
Oh,
I've been
and
Mr. Boots.
Of course, Tad isn't a real person, so we can make all the jokes we want about Tad.
Farley fucker is actually based off this orphan who had a football head who I stole the idea from.
Oh.
That's a
Arnold.
That's a reference to a Hey Arnold creepy bastard.
Oh my
Whatever.
god. Alright.
And I'm
Thank you,
being
good
Mr.
night.
Boots' biggest. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Ben's married to the world famous Betty Boop. Gee whiz, what a lucky guy. So in love, I might make you puke. She's the apple of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give you the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Dupe. Stamma ding dong loop de loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
This podcast was brought to you by the Pitch Drop Podcast Network. Like what you just heard? Support the show by going to patreon.com/pitchdrop. And while you're at it, check out pitchdrop.net for more of this and other shows.